योग करो, क्योंकि एक बार अगर ज्यादा पेंडिंग हो जाएगा बाद में जाके बहुत समस्या होगा. ठीक है. So if I let us summarize like today's class, first of all we learned equilibrium point, right? Then one major distinction between LTI and nonlinear system is that in case of LTI systems we cannot have multiple isolated equilibrium points, but in case of nonlinear system we can have that, and the simple pendulum is the standing example from which we can see. In the same context, in case of LTI systems, we can talk about the stability of a system as a whole, which is not the case in case of nonlinear system. Why? The reason is the same. Because a nonlinear system can have multiple equilibrium points. So if somebody asks you about the stability of a nonlinear system, then you have to be specific about the stability of each individual equilibrium points, right? Number 3. Stability of a linear system, it doesn't depend upon the magnitude of the initial condition, but that is also a very important point or important distinction in case of nonlinear system, that is its stability or stability of the equilibrium point of a nonlinear system, it heavily relies on the zone of equilibrium, in the zone of region that is called the region of attraction, but in layman's term that is the region of the initial condition. You always remember this diagram, an example of the simple pendulum, immediately you can relate. That is यही initial condition अगर इसी zone से बाहर चला जाएगा, then of course the other equilibrium point will be attained. Now whether the system can reside there or not, that is a different question, because this one is an unstable equilibrium point, so system cannot stay over there. But here the diagram says that is if your initial condition is not within the zone of attraction of the 0,0 equilibrium point, but if it is close to the zone of attraction of the other one, of course it will tend to reach there, either from that side or even from that side. That is the distinction. Okay.
So if it lies on like theta by 2, like in the midpoint of 2 region.
If the theta dot it is close to 0, then no problem. So it may happen, that is probably, or you have got the doubt because I drew a circle. Yeah. But if I draw a strip, maybe that will be a better. So if you see Khalil's book, there they have drawn with respect to strip. I didn't draw the exact diagram because we haven't yet started the phase plane analysis. From next day we will learn the phase plane analysis, then everything will be clear. But that is we have to draw